Ayon. New number, new jersey number for Mike.
Oo nga.
Gonzalez, that patented one-hander is... Ang saktong-sakto yung pangalan niya, Drex, no? Very,
Oo, parang...
very massive.
Yeah.
It's hard not to miss him.
Congratulations to Abra, no? He's
Yeah.
now at the helm for this season.
2 for 2.
A point guard that tries and helps out spread the floor. It really just allows your bigs to operate inside.
Gonzalez Mintes. The first basket,
Oo
Mika,
nga.
masaya tuloy.
Oo nga. Mukhang si Mika ang natuwa doon. Pero natutuwa naman kami mga bidista na nakakatulong kahit...
Tuwa din sa pinapakita ngayon ni Drex de los
Oh
Reyes.
yes.
4 early points.
He's moving like he's used to this. No? But syempre pagdating ng regular season, iba na side here against Chad. He's gonna be testing that defense once again.
Drex, kick out pass. They swing it to Wilkin Lee. Fires a free. It's good. Broken up. Sarangani a chance to counter here. But
Oh, wow.
Gonzalez, look out. Ilalapag lang. Layup. That's the rebound. Mike. The last second dishing it out. Wilkin Lee. Back-to-back.
Na itong Abra Weavers. Somehow, nandun na yung, ano, no? yung kumpiyansa ba sa loob mo na we've done this in tougher situations here to try and challenge three-point shooting for Sarangani.
6 ang lamang. Dave, his first three-point attempt.
Turn niya ng off-legger on that left side of the floor actually helped seal that win. And you know, if you go back to that game, as you see with Quezon, was that Quezon was willing to give up three-point shot attempts by both Dave and Encho. But
Mika Tistas about something brewing here for Abra. But given that yung dalawang basket kanina ni Wilkin Lee, siya rin yung two-time back-to-back champions.
Correct.
If ever.
Correct.
Danny Marilao. Aba,
Oh, wow,
pinapakita Marilao. That stroke is looking good so far.
Oo. I feel he's always had that. Pero yung command kasi nung laro na
His shot will roll out. A minute and 11 left here in the first quarter. Patino, that's his shot. Lista mo na.
that guy coming off the bench, pero Batino, man, no, the way that he's played in the playoffs is really proof.
Kung hindi pang poste. Big man, big future. Ken, Coach Mike.
Maraming salamat, Mika. Great self-awareness, galing kay Drex de los Reyes.
Pero tingin ko pwede rin puli.
And Mika touched on that already. Him being physical, classic big man, good reads. We've seen that bits and pieces here already. He had that Coach Toto Dohilio. Although the numbers, nakita natin, especially during the start, how they gave up a lot of points. But once Coach Toto came in,
I too. I mean, when I saw in social media that this guy Jay Yutok has joined the Abra Weavers, I said, oh my goodness, they one.
Abra so far not missing a beat.
Yes.
Up by 13. They already have 10 assists. Di rin naman masama for Sarangani. They have 8. But turnovers have really killed them as Serrano lays it up.
The coaches of the Weavers were quick to say, you gotta give credit to the Quezon Huskers. They really, did their homework. They did their stuff. It was a close 3-game series, actually, if not for those triples. As we see another one from Encho.
No good. Rebound, Raven Gonzalez. Encho Serrano. Pinilit. Pintes. Running start for Brian Lakap. Nice pass to Kurt Mapua. Coast to coast for the layup. Opportunity. Case in point. Warlo Batak with Pasig, Mitchell Maines, who we will see later on.
Yeah.
And for Sarangani, given that ang dami nilang new faces, some of them coming from, not from the UAP or NCAA leagues, pwede silang magpakitang gilas dito. They have that golden opportunity here, but Encho Serrano waxing hot already with 19.
Iba ang ngiti ng isang Encho Serrano sa larong ito. I mean, I'm sure he's happy that basketball is back, specifically MPBL. And you like that he's continuing with that good flow offensively and the kind of Encho Serrano that I'm sure the Weavers will want to see early.
Dave Ildefonso lets it fly. More successful.
Yes. Kasi back then, he had to contain with the heft and the power of the other bigs. But right now, with a lot of 94 feet basketball being played, as you see, King Destacamento right there. And those are shots that you're going to need from Coy Alves to help spread out that floor inside, especially as you go up with very, hefty big men of the Abra Weavers inside the paint. Oh, wow.
Tino.
Or habang si Marquis naman ang tumutulong dun sa bench side.
Coy Alves in traffic, lays it up and in.
A couple of quick ones from Coy Alves. And he is definitely going to have a lot of contributions needed for Sarangani to try and make it a better, at least to get into the playoffs for their team this season.
Shot from the outside does not work. Drex de los Reyes, offensive rebound. Umalog palabas yung putback. Pero nandun yung gagawing nickname ni Richard Campos dito kay Drex de los Reyes as well. Down jumpers. And ano rin the matchup really played into him in terms of yung front line nung Caloocan, guys like Real Cervantes. He was matching up really well against those guys.
See another good finish right there by Wilkin Lee. And to your point, Ken, I felt yung pumasok sa finals na yon, Abra Weavers and the Quezon Huskers, really also learned a lot from I think this is going to be part of his progression, to have a good grip on that rock, especially if it's that close to the paint.
Chadi, naka-isa galing sa 3-point area.
Dumadami na rin ngayon yung mga big man na tumitira sa labas. And Chadi's not, gonna shy away from that. Especially, I've always believed in the shooting capabilities of lefties.
Ooh, Drex de los Reyes. The very first women's professional basketball league in the country.
And I've always believed Coach John has, the women's basketball very close to what he's been doing in his basketball career. As you see Encho right there with another 3-point make. Boy, Encho's having a lot of fun.
Kanina pa naangiti yan.
Oh, 3 out of 4 na yan from 3, ah.
Oo. Ikaw din, Coach Mike. Kanina pa naangiti. Papansin ko.
Ang ganda kasi ng unis natin And I love that the basketball is back. It's Dave. That MVP form is back. And the Weavers are just relentless right now in the third.
I'm telling you, these guys.
Chadi's got, how many points has Chadi got?
8 points
8,
and
right.
4 rebounds.
Right.
Hook shot galing kay Drex de los Reyes. Maraming salamat sa Manny Pay. Ikaw ba, Coach Mike, ilan ba bine-bench press mo?
Ha?
Ilan bine-bench press mo?
Anong taon ba pinag-uusapan? No, but...
Attempt. Taas nung inabot dun ni John Oduba. Outside shot, no good.
Look at that. Look at that big man right there.
Harvey Baldo, another homegrown player, comes in and scores for Abra.
Well, that's another proud homegrown. Para dito sa Abra Weavers. In the basketball circuit of the Abra Weavers, you always hear that name of Baldo, and he pretty much has earned a spot here for the Weavers. See another 3 right there this time. And they lost by 10, and I think everybody just full commitment from that game on for the Weavers.
5 seconds left here in the third. Crossover dribble. Turnaround jumper from Harvey Baldo. That's their 9th 3-point conversion.
Yeah, and they're shooting at the high 50s so far.
Well, we will talk about the 4 other teams that will be playing today later on, Coach Mike. But how about some of the other teams part of this preseason?
This season is, of course, you like to understand ano ba yung mga stat lines na medyo we were a little bit challenged the previous season, and those are stuff that they want to improve on.
From UP.
You know what? When that news came out, I remember that clearly. It was January of the 17th. I was with my friends. with my childhood batchmates. Did a little reunion. I opened my phone. I was gonna check on some of our friends who hadn't gotten there yet. See a 3 attempt right there by King. And the first page that opened up was my Facebook showing that Maroon 4 guys moving to San Juan. And I said, oh my God, is this for real? And so far, you know, those are legit player movements. And you clearly would see that teams are stepping up in almost every position, understanding, you know, this is going to be a different season altogether.
And I'm sure as Lars Sunga gets the end one player,
Oh, yes.
are the constants so far.
Oh,
King
yeah.
Destacamento flies in.
Combination of players. And the good thing is, at least you see that Ivan Ludovisi is going to be very capable in leading his team, but who is going to take care?
Come in a losing effort. Pascual. This is a guy that I felt like medyo nagbe-break in pa ulit, no? But for sure, a lot of big things coming here for Mix Pascual.
Oh, he's not in a rush actually to get into his groove. He's just trying to. That's how powerful that offensive side of the floor is for the Weavers.
Once again, for Sarangani, they're showing that they are a capable offensive team. It's on the other side of the floor yung kailangan nilang mas i-address.
Oh, tsaka mahirap din for Sarangani, lalo na almost half of your roster are new guys. First time to play in the MPBL, and they go up against the #1 defensive team and the second best scoring team from the previous season. And that evidently is what we've seen from the Weavers. Losing nothing at all from what they've done and gaining new guys this preseason.